Hey guys, what's cracking? It's Kraken Nation, coach of the Boston Bisharps, and today we are back with our CSL Season 5 Week 10 battle. We are currently 5-4, I think, in this league, and we are hoping to be able to make playoffs. At this point in the league, we are in a fierce neck-and-neck competition with the Zion Zards, and also, honestly, the Texas Toros, trying to qualify for that playoff spot. It is tough, so we're going to have to hope for the best. If you haven't checked the team builder, definitely go do that right now. Before you watch, we are running some cool sets as per usual. I'm going to import the team real quick, and we can be on our way. We are playing against the Syracuse Sylveons, coached by Entertainment, a close personal friend, and battle against him are always an absolute blast. I think I have to challenge him to Ubers because he has a Greninja that may or may not come. Whew, mad nervous. Getting the teeth chatters and everything. Jeez. I am sorry about no face cams today, guys. Unfortunately, I am not in a place where I am able to really record video right now of myself. I can talk and I'm fine, but I'm not really. It's like lighting and just the room I'm in and the fact that I don't have a desk to play on and all these various factors mean that I will not be recording my face cam. Whew. Dan definitely has a very threatening team. I would say the biggest threats are going to have to be Venusaur, Terrakion, Greninja, and Thundurus Therian. Honestly, Gorgeist might be a threat too. Regardless, we're going to challenge him. Wait, I just want to actually look over EVs real quick. Yep, we're good. Oh geez, sorry about that. Alright. We're gonna, yeah, sorry. Ooh. Alright, yeah. Ooh, this is the team. So, I must say, Dan is a very great player. However, I have been fortunate enough to, so far, I think my record against Dan is 2-0 in the league format. So, hopefully we're going to be keeping that streak alive, because we have yet to lose to him, and I know he's talked about running some pretty cool sets this time around, so I'm excited to see what he's got. The Gorgeous does come, and there is no Venusaur. No Venusaur is interesting. It takes a lot of pressure off of Dragalge. Honestly, Victini can bop this entire team on turn 1. Okay, so just looking at his lead matchup, he's got a lot of Pokemon that could easily lead. I know he likes to lead Gorgeous a lot, and basically 4 of these Pokemon are very effective leads in a lot of situations, being Magnezone, Terrakion, Thundurus, and Bouffalant. But I do also know he likes to lead with... I think I'm going to lead with Victini. Victini able to pivot effectively, and honestly bop, like, this entire team. So he does lead with Terrakion. That was kind of expected. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that my Zen Headbutt will not kill Terrakion. If we plug in Victini, you can tell that this will not kill. I also don't necessarily want to reveal my Scarf. This could easily be his Rocker. In fact, if he led with it, I really feel like there's a good chance this is his Rocker. Question being, how much do I care? Victini gets a lot of pressure on this team, so I'm just going to click U-turn, revealing my Scarf, so that might have been stupid, but that's fine because that does, so he does reveal. So he does bring out the threat. His answer to this is probably going to be like, okay, so clearly Zwoops is having a great time. I am just going to click Psychic here, I think. As I'm a magnet. Okay, so Dan's playing well today. I kind of got that figured that out. Dan is definitely playing well. The fact that he is hiding behind, I feel like the leftovers kind of reveals that this might be a sub bag. In which case, Dragalge might be a great mon to pivot into, because he's not Air Balloon, but HP. Let's type in leftovers. If Dragon Pulse can break his sub, which it can, almost definitely HP Ground will be good. So I'm gonna switch into Dragalge here for sure. So we are going to go into Dragalge, and if he does click the electric type move, oh, he clicks Toxic. Okay, so honestly, what's his... I'm just going to click Dragon Pulse here. What does Magnezone get to hit me? So we're just going to start plugging in stuff we know. Terrakion is holding a Stealth Rock. Magnezone with Toxic and Leftovers. It's an interesting defensive Pokemon. Definitely doesn't really have much to hit me though. So I'm just gonna click Dragon Pulse here. We are running some speed. So I'm gonna click Dragon Pulse. We also aren't running immunity. So I'm going to click... Yeah, the thing is, Bouffalant switches in here and takes, like, no damage. But he might fear Specs. There's a good chance he's fearing Specs. In which case, if I was running Specs, Draco would literally bop him senseless. I don't know if does Dragalge get... Is he expecting the HP ground on Dragalge at this point? Because Dragalge normally doesn't get anything to hit this thing. So he does go into this, revealing the AV. So I think the play here is definitely Cresselia. On this Earthquake. Yeah, I don't know. Earthquake's tough for me to switch into. You can easily click Head Smash here. Return. Alright, so that does like no damage, which is good. So I am just going to double into Snorlax, I think, here. What does this thing get? This thing gets Mega Horn, doesn't it? Yeah, it totally does. Mega Horn. Yeah, it does. I'm almost positive it gets Mega Horn. Learn Bouffalant Mega Horn. Yeah, so there's a good chance he's going to click a Mega Horn here, I expect. which is going to do a hefty chunk of damage. I don't know if he's expecting to outspeed me or not, but I think either way, Thunder Wave is going to be the play. And from there, on the Mega Horn, I want to go into... I don't think he's going to be running for that. Mega Horn definitely does a lot. However, I mean, Facade's not going to do like any damage to me. I feel like he's going to pull a double here. I'm really wondering how much Tyrantrum can do to this thing. Not enough to knock it out, I believe, actually, which sucks. If he does want to click Mega Horn, the damage is just not existent though, which sucks for him because yeah, it's just not touching me. This is a great chance to just easily Moonlight up. As honestly, I can go into Aggron here. Mega Evolve. So I don't know if he's expecting Earthquake or not here, but I think he's probably gonna Volt Switch, which isn't gonna do a lot of damage to me. Let's say he's just not running any. Volt Switch isn't gonna do a lot. I think the play is gonna be Toxic. We are able to easily pressure this thing really intensely. So because now it is very, very hazard. Actually, I'm gonna calc Thunderous. This is definitely could be nasty plotting. In which case, it's definitely gonna do a lot to me actually. Especially with a Focus Blast. However, the question is, how much can Snorlax take this thing on? Let's say he's naive. Yeah, we can totally take this thing on with Snorlax. So he opted not to Volt Switch, so that leads me to believe he doesn't even have Volt Switch on his, So I really gotta turn this game around and start pressuring him. I gotta find an aggressive double to make, is what I gotta do here. Fortunately, this thing is being very weak now. Dan always runs defensive variants, but close combat, even from a defensive, will do a ton of damage to Snorlax. So, never mind. I thought I was gonna be able to take one. Wow, this is stressful. Damn. So I think actually Metal Bursting with Aggron might start being effective. If he opted for Volt Switching out of it. Volt Switch. So this is Super Specs, and this is also, that was a ridiculously high roll on a Specs. Yeah, so he's modest Specs, if anything. Because that was a very high roll. So I definitely want to keep this alive. I do know that Cresselia can definitely switch into anything this thing wants to go for. But, okay, so that does kind of suck. However, I'm going to back that up by just throwing up this calc for Terrakion Life Orb. Let's say, like, as you can see, that was not going to do, like, any damage. So I'm pretty sure he's going to pull a very aggressive double here. What does Bouffalant hit for speed? Yeah, I can definitely outspeed Bouffalant. So I'm trying to think. He's going to switch into Mag, on which I'm going to switch into Dragalge. How aggressive am I feeling? Dragalge puts a lot of work in on this team. He also got to know that X Scissor is not going to do, like, anything either. Literally does, like, almost, yeah, it's like the same damage. However, how much does my Psychic do? Yeah, my Psychic's a 2-hit KO, bro, like... I don't know if he's going to switch out. Yeah, he is into Mag, I presume. So we're going to double into Aggron, I think. I do want to start slowing down these switches, so I'm going to try to get up my rocks. I think, honestly, Dan might have the upper hand in the battle at this point. Because, yeah, he definitely does. Because he's got me forcing the switches on me right now, is the key there. So that did a lot of damage. However, this thing can't really do anything to me, so I'm just going to click Stealth Rocks. Magnezone is cool because it has that dual resistance to status, dual immunity to two very common forms of status. That's definitely very helpful for it. We are max put up, so I'm surprised that that did so much. Dan is such a slow player today. WTF, Dan. Oh, man, this battle's taking forever. I'm, like, running out of things to say. My apologies, guys. So this is definitely a chance to come in with Victini and just start laying down some fire. And as you know, I'm a fan of that. However, we can't do like any damage to this thing. So I think the play is going to be to go into Dragalge here, and fire off a nice and powerful. This thing doesn't. Yeah, so it's a good chance this thing is running Earthquake for Dragalge. In which case I'm gonna double into Cresselia here. I guess Cresselia should have been my first switch. That was stupid of me. Although, how much speed does Hitmon? Doesn't it's pretty fast, right? Yeah, it is. And it hits the 176, so I definitely do not have speed with 159. So I'm going to go into Cresselia here. There's a good chance this thing is running Toxic, but I am just going to click Psychic as Rapid Spin, Earthquake, Sucker Punch, and probably like a fighting move, and then so.
We need to talk.
Okay.
We need to.
So the question being, what am I expecting this thing to click here? I'm kind of expecting Magneton to come in. If not, he's gonna click Toxic. I need to start pressuring stuff, so I'm gonna double. Alright, so now I can click V-Create really hard. Which is a move, conveniently, that Hitmontop cannot switch into. Even at -1, I think. Yep, oh, yes it can. Crap, I take that back. Switches in super well, actually. But it's getting weakened, and it's also not Leftovers and not Rocky Helmet, so I'm wondering as a defensive Pokemon what it's running. It would have been definitely nice to have predicted that to switch it. I need to make more predictions. I'm like knowing what he's going to do and not playing around it. So let me think about that. What is he going to do here? Either click Sucker Punch, or no, he's going to expect me to double into Cresselia. In which case, Magnezone is probably his play. Okay, so that just took a turn. So we are going to click a very hard dragon move here. The question being which one. Yeah, so we're going to have to start playing really crazy in a sec. So he is like max Spadef actually. No, he's max HP, max Spadef. Jeez, Dan. To only take that much damage, had to be a super low roll, didn't it? So the question being, I think this thing's probably running. Oh, it definitely could click Facade here very easily. Yep, as I thought. So the question is going to be here. I'm going to double into... Man, this battle's tough. This battle is tough. So whenever Victini comes in, it can only click one more attack, and then it's done. So I'm kind of expecting Magnezone to come back out. But even still, I can't let this thing get weakened. So this is definitely a chance to bring out Tyrantrum and start putting pressure on with that. I gotta start exerting offensive pressure really badly on this guy. So we're just gonna click Head Smash here, and he's going to expect the Head Smash and switch into something that he thinks can take it. Either Hitmontop. No, he wants to keep his rocks off the field, so it's probably going to be Magnezone. Does my Earthquake kill? That would be really nice if it did. Nope. But question being, how real am I feeling today to click Head Smash here? If it doesn't kill this thing, it's definitely going to do 0 to Hitmontop, which is somehow super bulky. Wow, I am in a tough spot. Wow, that sucked a lot. Okay, so we are now in a much different situation than we were not too long ago. I can go into Victini and that sucked a lot. So we're gonna click V-Create here. So I mean, Victini's dead here, so I think I gotta click the safest move. Like I'm thinking like, should I click Zen Headbutt? But honestly, it's all about just clicking the safest move that I can click, which is definitely V-Create. Thinking Zen Headbutt is also a safe move though. Yeah, I'm gonna click Zen Headbutt, I think. The V-Create literally does more to that. That's ridiculous. V-Create, Zen Headbutt will do a lot to that. How much is it gonna do to Bouffalot? Is it gonna kill Bouffalot? No, it literally might not kill Bouffalot, so we're gonna have to click V-Create. Alright, so that's one down. So unfortunately, we're in a pretty crappy situation here. I've got to make some very aggressive plays here. If I'm going to come back at all. So we're going to go into Dragalge here. Expecting Magnezone to want to come in. So I'm definitely just going to click Draco here. Actually, Dragon Pulse might be the play. This thing doesn't really run anything to hit me, I think. I mean, even if it does, I don't have a play beyond just clicking Dragon Pulse, so. So we do take that pretty well. Dragalge is... So this thing is, I think, Assault Vest. 130 to 262. So I'm definitely not faster than Hitmontop. $176. Ugh. Wow, the battle for playoffs just got a lot harder, for sure. So there's that. I think this is a time for Gorgies to come out, if ever. Nope. So I'm gonna go into Aggron here for sure. So I'm gonna click Earthquake here, honestly. Please don't para. Thank God. So I think the play here is going to be to click Earthquake. How much is Psychic doing to... Yeah, so I can go into... It's like I can just look up Psychic because every time I use it, it was literally against myself. At this point in the battle, Dragalge loses to like everything, so this is basically Dragalge's last chance to be useful. So I'm just going to click Dragon Pulse here. So actually, we are in a spot where Cresselia could win this game, depending on the Gorgie set. So I feel like this thing, if it has a way to set up, it's going to use it here. Hold on, he's just gonna kill me if he can. Stealth Rock, Stone Edge, Earthquake. Cresselia can't switch into Stone Edge, can it? Stone Edge. Yeah, Cresselia cannot switch in. So I'm just going to click a very hard Draco and hope for the best. Alright, so he reveals the close combat. I think what I'm going to do here is click Moonlight. I wish I had something to hit this thing. So I'm just going to click Moonlight here, try to heal back up a little bit. If I can weaken it, that would be good. I got absolutely bopped this game, guys. Well played to Dan. I'm glad he had a great game, and the misses sucked, but I'm not too upset about the game. Regardless, GG. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Cracking Nation out.